Alrighty, don't know if anyone's in chat yet, but hello to the YouTube VOD, I guess. Oh, hey Nailus. So yep, just gonna sort out links. Sorry, I'm running slightly late. It's very warm and I was waiting for a package. I mean, I'll talk about that in a sec. But yep, back in a moment. Sorry, I inflected that. I had anything to add. I didn't. I'll be back in a moment. Alrighty. Oh, hey Keith. And indeed. Thanks for giving him a shout out, Nellis. Oh yeah, I haven't managed to catch any of your Monster Boy streams yet. How are they going? Oh yeah. Where's the webcam? Power on. So yeah, how's everyone doing? I started a bit late because basically I was waiting for a parcel. The driver couldn't find my flat. Oh, it was basically supposed to be delivered between 9 and 10, but the driver couldn't find my flat. So basically it was sometimes if that happens, they just drop it off at the delivery point, but the driver very kindly delivered it later. And yeah, that literally arrived like 30 minutes ago. So yeah, good timing. Yes, I keep package. Nothing interesting. I just ordered some flesh-coloured liquid latex. Mirror, I think, so pretty decent brand, which will be useful for just making pointy ears. I mean, obviously I've got pointy ears, but getting flesh-coloured liquid latex is a lot easier than trying to match the colour to skin. And also, I think just some like face cleaner, because I've been having the ears I've been attaching with Frostfade instead of just latex, which is it means it's easier for something fiddly like ears, but you know, it's just like the residue's horrendous. So I've got some proper cleaner, and yes, shiny. It's not the only package I'm waiting for, but I'm not expecting the other thing for a while, and I think it'll be delivered by Royal Mail anyway, so yeah. But yeah, my next cosplay project is, well, one, I need to stop being a coward and get on with the wig for Karlak. So, you know, just splicing the short part of the short shaved, faux shaved wig with the long wig to get her haircut. And then I'll have to dye it, but that's the easy part. I've also got some wefts to get the sort of plait she has on her shoulder. But yeah, that's going to be my first attempt at making something particularly, particularly complicated wig. So I've been procrastinating for like a year now. Here you're awaiting socks, as we all should. Sometime in the future, I might be running a one-shot of slug blasters, which is basically Blades in the Dark, but you're all teenagers playing a multiversal hoverboarding as an extreme sport. It makes perfect sense in context. Like, there's a lot of references to early skateboarding culture throughout the years, and it's just that general sort of teen rebellion, extreme sport kind of vibe. I think so far, Nick, Ben, and Summer have all shown an interest. Icky, it takes all your concentration not to call the game Slug Bar Stewards. I mean, I'm not saying anything. I mean, we've all been teenagers, you know what you like at that age. But yeah, let's Resident some Evil. So, for those of you who missed the last stream, we were on a train. The train had zombies on it. We do not like zombies. Then the train crashed. No, sorry, you're talking to somebody for a side quest. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, I'm in the residence wherein the evil resides. We were briefly talking about Slug Blasters, a tabletop RPG I'm hoping to run a one-shot of at some point. Because I got it in that massive bundle. And it's absolutely incredible, and I want to run it so badly now.
Resident Evil 0.
Resident Evil 0. Okay. Oh yeah, so this is called the conference room. Recent bundle. This is all sort of very modern TTRPGs. I got it partially for Slug Blasters, but also for Cyberpunk Red, which is in it. And there's a ton of other interesting looking ones. I think The Witcher tabletop RPG's in there as well. Anyway, so last stream, I died. So what I think I'll do here is a bit of exchanging. So Billy's going to need the handle anyway, so we're going to give Rebecca the shotgun. Okay. Billy is going to equip his pistol. Icky, you're still shaking your head that the Dishonored RPG doesn't use blades. Yeah, you'd think it'd be a perfect match, wouldn't you? Oh well. Oh yeah, the Dishonored RPG's in the bundle. So I'm not sure what system it uses. I don't know if I've really heard anything about it. I won't read that again because I read it last stream. So we have these knights, which is kind of extra for a door lock, but you know, it's umbrella. $2d20 apparently. Interesting. I heard the Dagger Part RPG does a thing where the GM uses a d20, but the players use 2d10. Which is one way to curate the experience. Okay, so I'm out of pistol ammo. Not ideal. He attempts to work out the odds of 2d10 versus 1d20, bringing with buttes. Basically, 1d20 has an average result of 10.5. A 2d10 has an average result of 11, and a much more even distribution. So slightly better, and for the DM it's going to be much more swingy. Okay, it's locked and embossed with a fire motif. Exactly, no, it's a bell curve thing where you're more likely to get roll near the middle, which is generally preferential in a tabletop RPG. Okay, we have a map. Okay. What have we got here? Ink ribbon. Useful to note for later. So Rebecca will have you wait here. Oh yeah, one thing I'm really looking forward to with slug blasters is there's a system called Bite, which is actually kind of, I believe Daggerheart does something similar, but basically it's like points for the GMs used to just do something that feels unfair. I suppose it's kind of functionally like legendary resistance in D&D. So for example, I could spend some to decide that the players have been waiting around for too long, and they've lost a couple of points in a chase. Okay, so this will send Rebecca upwards. I'll be immediately set upon, so I'm just going to run. Okay, that was a good plan. I've saved ammo. There are some angry crows here, so I'm not going to waste my ammo on them. I am, however, going to use this. Okay, and I think this is about as far as I managed to get before I died last time, so I'm doing better. It's a big room, which should be handy. Should I run into anything unpleasant? Okay. Don't know if that leads back to the... Nope, that's a completely different room it looks like. Okay, so we're going to go down here, and I remember there was a couple of nasties, so we're going to do our best to fight them and hope for the best. You still alive? The painting depicts an aristocratic lady. The painter has accentuated her sense of nobility. I'll take the shotgun ammo. Yes, please. I can't carry this item now. I definitely can't carry the grenade launcher. To be fair, I can probably move and meet up with Billy again. Okay, water motif. Okay, I'm gonna hope this wasn't a bad idea, but I'll heal myself. Yep, the grenade launcher is marked on the map. The grandfather clock appears to be broken. It stopped ticking altogether. Okay, at the very least I know where the grenade launcher is living. Okay, cool. Two-way door. I mean, one-way door, but unlocked from the other side. So, progress. Now, let's see. Yep, I can go meet up with Billy again. let's have a closer look at this statue. A stone statue in the shape of a woman. Okay, I'm guessing the fact it's missing its arms and legs has to do with something. I think this was the room where I left Billy, so it should be safe. Oh. Ooh, I've unlocked a headshot, 0 in. Defeat an enemy with a critical hit headshot. Yeah, that caught me. But you know, it's not a Resident Evil game until you panic and get a headshot. And obviously, as we've established, enemies don't quite respawn, but sometimes if you leave one area, enemies will show up again. But at least it's not like Resident Evil, where if you don't burn a corpse. Okay, back to team mode. Have Billy take these. And we're going to do some inventory management back in the save room. Because, you know, we've got plenty of ink ribbons, so... yeah. Anyway, how's everyone's week going? Which I suppose I should have asked at the start of the stream, but there we go. Oh wait, haven't been this way. Am I going to regret pressing forward instead of turn? Oh wait, no, this is the way we came. And the door the other way is locked anyway, so... Nullis, going okay? Did some more job applications last night? Ah yeah, you said on Monday you unfortunately learned you didn't get the job. Okay, I think my best course of action here might be to save. Well, I'll do some item management. So, I don't think any of us are going to need the survival knives for now. I would very much like that grenade launcher. You really thought there was a chance of that one, but oh well. Yeah. I mean, if it went positive, I know the whole interview process was positive, that probably did mean you probably were in the short list, but hey, just think of it as proof that you're in with a good chance on the next one. he just had the bad luck that they found someone they thought would be more... well, who they thought would be even better. Okay, this is good. So what we'll do is we'll double back through the shortcut and take them on that way. Notice from a couple of things the boss guy said, you think he didn't like that you still wear a mask. Yeah, I get the odd complaint. I'm pretty much the only one at my work who wears a mask, and the odd customer just... sometimes you get the old customer being a bit weird about it. He demands to know why. By this point I just my go-to answers are either come back with a warrant. That's good because obviously it puts them in the role of an authoritarian, or to stop me biting customers, because you know, a bit of humour helps. Icky, you're going to ask if Millers could get feedback, but now you're not sure if it would be worth it. Yeah. I mean, if you wearing a mask was a deal breaker, it's their loss. Let's hope they haven't added any more bugs. Nope, we're still good. Come to Mama. Yes, please. I'll take the grenade launcher. A large grenade launcher featuring a revolver-style chamber is currently loaded with regular grenades. I would like to introduce everyone to my new son. I expect great things from them. Okay, that appears to be everything useful in this room. The guy you had to get the boss's number from said he'd call you back in a month, but they need more when they need more people, but you won't hold your breath. Oh well. Okay, let's have a look around here again. I wonder if there's anything down these stairs. Okay, that looks useful. It's a cage for raising animals. The cage is too heavy to lift. Can Billy do it? Okay, looks like we've got some sort of puzzle here. It's a machine for winding the chain. Start the machine? Okay. There's no way... okay. Not to get snarky, but the whole puzzle... half the puzzles here are Billy's very strong and Rebecca doesn't weigh anything. Okay, so I guess while Billy's doing that, I've got to go and grab it. I sure hope nothing bad happens. Oh yeah. My inventory's full, isn't it? Okay, Billy, I know your hands are full, but we're just going to have to swap some things. Is that okay with you? I'll take the facility key. Oh, hey there. Oh, come the heck on.
Rebecca.
I'm kind of regretting giving Rebecca all the good guns.
Billy!
Oh dear. I think we might be in trouble. Is the mouse cursor meant to be on the screen? No, it's not. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, it is an in-game cursor. I think that's why it appears. I think I might have to load. Yeah.
Resident Evil.
So let's try that again. Obviously, if I'd have known there was a boss battle coming up, I'd have been a bit more careful, but in hindsight, I should have seen this coming. Okay, so I don't know what the microfilm's for, so I'll leave that. And I don't have a specific use for the statue, so I'll leave that. And, you know, we've got a clear puzzle, so... Yep, let's make our way back. Wait, no, that's the wrong way, isn't it? I need to go the other way round. Thinking about it, I'm pretty sure I have it set so the game capture doesn't pick up the mouse cursor. Oh, actually no, that wasn't clicked. Yep. The mouse cursor should be in... Actually, I'm not sure if it... Hang on, let me just experiment. Oh, no. Yep, you're always going to be able to see the mouse cursor just because it's got its own in-game cursor, unfortunately. Exactly, Icky. Both things can be true at once. Now, I believe this was the door. Yep, that was the door. Anyway, we'll just go grab our new best friend, the grenade launcher. Sup, bestie? Yep, so Billy can have the grenade launcher. Oh, I forgot Billy had those Molotovs, but on the other hand... Okay, so Rebecca's basically completely unarmed right now. I suppose if I really wanted to, I could go grab that ammunition from those monsters, but... Yeah. But, well, let's get going. Don't know if this says anything about me, but every time I play a Resident Evil game, I kind of want to just start wearing pouches on my belt. Okay, let's try this again then. This time, Billy has all the weapons. No, it's probably harder than it looks to position them in a way that lets me sit comfortably. Huh? Position what? Oh, belt pouches. Yeah, I mean it depends. They're not too different from back or side pockets on your trousers. Like, if it's directly above the back of your hip, it can possibly be a problem, especially if okay, equip. Yeah, I suppose it. And yeah, if you like to lean like me, it's probably an issue if you're sitting down. That's probably why they're not as popular as they could be. And obviously on the front, it's bulk in the way of whatever you're doing, and it just feels kind of awkward. Whereas something like a bag, you can easily remove. Anyway. You're gonna purr down. I've used up all the grenades. I suppose maybe if I had one higher up on my body. Okay, I'm panicking a little. Oh no, that's Rebecca. I shouldn't shoot Rebecca. Oh. Okay, I'm going to load again. So I think I know. I think I should have been shooting when it sort of reared up like that.
Resident Evil 0.
Oh, of course. I'm supposed to be shooting the underbelly. It all makes sense now. No less. Giant millipede's got nards. Can't have a lie down if I get stressed. Well, that's not so much an issue of a pouch, because you can basically lie down on any side you want, as long as you're not just completely covered in them, like a Liefeld character. Wait, wrong way. Why do I keep doing this? Okay, it looks like I'm right in front of it. There we go. Okay, I'll start with the shotgun. Start the machine's a very interesting way of saying start winding this crank yourself. Let's watch the cutscene again.
Rebecca!
Billy!
Okay, one more shot, then we're getting out the big guns. Okay, I think that did it.
Rebecca! Are you alright?
Yes, thank you.
And now they're friends. Achievements unlocked. Centurion, Disciplinarian. Defeated Centurion. An ordinary key. It's inscribed with a fire design. Okay, cool. We need to get... How's everyone's health looking? Okay, not too bad. We need to get Rebecca some more ammo, though. Okay, these crows are getting annoying. You aim at the bloody crow. Rebecca, why are you standing still and letting them maul you? What's your problem? Okay, that was that was thoroughly embarrassing. Let's forget it never happened. Pick up the ammo, Billy. What's wrong with you? Rebecca!
Resident Evil 0.
Okay, I guess that they just went for a basic either shoot or don't shoot option for the AI, but there should have been... Can't they just have a move out of the way slightly if they're about to be attacked option? Ah, well, we're back here again. This is what I get for not saving. Yeah, or a melee option. I don't know, maybe if I equip her with a knife, she'll be able to get herself back up. Well, equip either of them with a knife, they'll be able to get themselves back up. Yeah, I guess it's probably going to be worth burning an imp ribbon. So yeah, fun fact, when the PAL region version of, what was it? Oh yeah, Resident Evil Outbreak came out. It was basically entirely like this, because they removed the online option, so all you could really do was just play with AI. And it's exactly as fun as it sounds. I mean, although I did hear I do believe they're bringing back the one of the well, like the child of one of the player characters from that. Icky, you wonder if you can do the multiplayer outbreak via emulator. You can at least emulate the hard drive for faster load times at least. Yeah, that's interesting actually. Because obviously you could probably at the very least emulate the versions that had more multiplayer. But on the other hand, the English PAL versions presumably had the multiplayer taken out entirely, because barely anyone had a modem installed in their PS2. I like how Jill sort of becomes nervous as soon as the music starts playing. Like, she can hear the soundtrack. Why do I keep calling her Jill?
Rebecca.
Yep, that's her name, Billy. But that's Professor Chambers to you. Well, I messed that up. Hey, Pres Ricard, you could always do local multiplayer through Parsec. Latency is the biggest issue. Oh, cool. Gotcha.
Rebecca! Are you all right?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. So that used up all of the ammunition. But at least we have the key. Guess, yeah, what I'll do is I'll head back to the save point. I'll leave the shotgun and grenade launcher behind because kind of useless without any ammo. And, you know, if I run into a situation where I wished I had them, I'll probably end up back at the save point anyway, so it all works out. Guess I'll pick up a survival knife though. Because, you know, it's better than an empty gun. I think there's the ink ribbons. Yes. Okay, this is the fire key. So, where was the fire key? I mean the fire room. I need to start remembering there's a shortcut for the map I keep forgetting to use. Okay, we'll try that door over there to see if it's a fire room. Get off me. Okay, new plan. Let's not go there. I think I need to find more ammo before I try clearing that room.
Resident Evil 0.
Exactly, Nellis. 'Tis a silly place. I mean, I reckon I could run for it without too much damage, but... Now I know on the lower floor to the left wing we keep getting ambushed by the leech guy. Well, ambush is an interesting word since he just sort of shows up behind us, but... Okay, let's try this room. Okay, this is even worse. Oh good, I got an achievement for that. It's a very old fireplace. There's only a small trace of ash left. You're telling me there wasn't anything useful in here? Well, at least now I know. Wait. Okay, no. For a second I thought there was like a tiny little room in the corner of the main stairwell, but I think that was just negative space where the gap is. Onwards and forwards. At least I have the achievement for killing an enemy with my knife. Now. If I was a fire room, where would I be? Okay, that's the toilet where we get ambushed. We're leaving. Or I suppose I could. Okay. Well, that's progress. And I got an achievement for burning an enemy alive and also for killing one of those. So that's nice. I'll take a green herb. I'll take some petroleum. Another one. I mean, putting two in one place, that's just rude. At least I know I can't really go that way until I've solved the clock puzzle. Yep, that's where I entered. The front door is locked by night, possibly in tight spaces. I suppose thinking about it, I should probably have saved those Molotovs for that room full of zombies. Okay, so I'm going to leave that here. And thinking about it, was the fire key from this room? No, that's locked from the other side. Okay, I've definitely seen a fire door somewhere. I swear if there's another zombie in this room again, I'm going to be irritated. Okay, we found the fire door. Okay, intrigue abounds. The books are arranged in no particular order. Some of them seem to have been removed from the shelf. Finally. We are so back. Assistant Director's Diary. September the 2nd. A useless bunch of trainees as always. Where does headquarters find these idiots? We did get a couple of decent one those, so I can't complain, I guess. William and Albert. They might have a future. September the 25th. Scholar Will, Practical Al. They really are opposites, and they're always competitive in everything they do. There's something ruthless and cruel about them both. I sure hope one of them doesn't get the other mutated into a terrible monster. October the 7th. Got a sudden call from the director. It was to tell me to encourage a rivalry between those two. It's the first time since this training facility was built that Director Marcus has shown an interest in anything other than his research. Well, whatever. Orders are orders. I'm going to have them tearing at each other's throats. We do like shotgun ammo in this house. Okay, I think that's just my reflection. What does this button do? There's a switch here. Flip it. Okay, it switches the lights on. Oh, there's something up there. Rebecca, would you like to get down? we go. There seems to be something here. Take the iron needle. Could be part of some sort of decoration. There's a hole in the base. This looks like the part of a clock. It's, maybe that's what it's for. Okay, now I need to remember where that clock was. Oh yeah, it was in the grenade launcher room. Okay, I'll need that. Okay, Billy's out of ammo, so he can have the shotty. We've made some progress, but not really enough that I'd be too worried about saving. We can just ignore the lower half and save the resources. Yeah, like both sort of Resident Evil style games and Metroidvania games really scratch that exploration itch I always have. Okay, Jill. Is it Jill? Why do I keep calling Rebecca Jill? Okay, I guess it's not for the grandfather clock. Okay, where else can I go? I don't know why, but I just really like the little nod they give each other when you switch. is there anything through here? Okay. The rain seems to have let up. The sky is still covered with dark, ominous clouds. Damn it, Cloud, stop cosplaying Sephiroth. Okay, yeah, that didn't have anything but crows and disappointment. What are we up to? 1.5 hours? Yep, can keep going for another 30 minutes or so. Before I have to think of getting ready for bed. We hear them, but they're upstairs, so they're not our problem. The candle is burnt out. I assume I can't put petrol in Billy's lighter. Someone has evidently used this computer recently. It doesn't seem to be working anymore, though. It just won't show anything but fish pictures. The bookshelf contains a wide selection of books. There doesn't seem to be anything of interest. Burn on Umbrella's reading material, I guess. So I've still got the fire key, so presumably there's still a door I can use it on. So yeah, looks like my only choice right now is that room full of horrible zombies. Well, I've got shotgun ammo, at least now. Icky room full of horrible zombies. Do I have the slightest idea of how little that narrows it down? I mean, I guess. Hey, I wonder if I can... It's probably not a good idea to put petrol in a lighter, but you never know. Yeah. That's never going to fly. It's very dangerous. Okay, so microfilm, I need a projector for. Yeah, in fact, I'm just going to quickly zip to the loo. I'll be right back. Everyone behave yourselves. Oop, start the Fuki Tech. There we go. I'll just be a few minutes, so yeah. And I'm back. Icky, it's literally taken you until now to realise I don't really take breaks on stream. Yeah. I've been kind of thinking I should do something about that, really. Like, a lot of the time on Mondays, I am just quietly thinking about how much I need to pee for the last hour, 30 minutes of my stream. Like, I really should get into the habit of taking breaks when I'm doing longer streams. On this occasion, I just happen to need the loo, but yeah. Something to work towards. Maybe I should sort of offload it all to you and create a take a break, redeem. Icky, well, you can recommend a good clip player. Yeah, that's a point, actually. I mean, if you want to share what you use for your clips with me, that might actually come in handy. It's always nice to share clips for people who raid in as well. So here's the plan. Rebecca has a pistol, Billy has a shotgun. We both have low health. I'm going to control Billy because I do not trust the AI with my shotgun ammo. So yeah, here we go. Death or glory. The random clip player is easy. The shout out clip player is done in a very silly way that you do not recommend on anyone to attempt. Okay, that's fair. Okay, it's down. We're both in trouble, but it's down. And, well, as I live and breathe, that's a fire motif. Okay. Save that one shotgun shell. Hello. The sink's faucet is rusty. Not even a single drop of water comes out. It's not the interesting thing here. Looks like he's holding something, but... Oh, okay, Rebecca, this is your time to shine. Use the facility key. You don't seem to need this key anymore. Throw it away. Okay. Hello, what have we got here? Lighter fluid. Okay, Billy's got a fueled up lighter, and we know where to use it. Ooh, bottles, good. We can use that to make some Molotovs. These utensils appear to be well used. It's a refrigerator. The door is broken and refuses to open. It's okay, me too. Oh, those poor potted plants. A wide selection of spices and seasonings. Some of them are quite rare nowadays. Yeah. Umbrella have cardamom. No need to brag. Okay, I think this is enough progress to save. Yeah, I mean, I know I've got that one red herb I could find, which could heal Billy, but it's behind a load of crows. And they're fightable, but really annoying to fight, you know? Okay, there's some Molotovs for those large crowds. Do. Okay, so if we light that candle, we can proceed into whatever it is in that room. Now, you've forgotten about this random dipshoot with the signs. NPC in Tears of the Kingdom, he can't plant a wooden sign, so he stands there clutching it until you feel some structure under it. to tutorialise you on building stuff somehow, I guess. Oh god. Okay, how are we doing for ammo? Not great. Grenades, though. The engine is making them twitch. The painting depicts a group of people crowding around a baby. There's something menacing about the look in their eyes. Notice, Inferior is a cute minigame using the building mechanic, but it's just so silly. He puts a pointer on the sign half the time to make sure it will fall over. If you don't... Okay. I guess to be fair, he's probably not being taken that seriously by the game itself. Don't tell me I have to come back here with a frickin' candle. The filing cabinet is in a total state of disarray, but there doesn't seem to be anything of interest. He shows up in 20 odd places. Is there still live painting of fruit in a basket? Some of the fruit in the painting is rotten. All over the place, the same sign but with different shaped hooks or slots or notches on it. Well then. This does not look like a filing cabinet to me. Maybe I'm supposed to come back with a candle. Because, like, that very clearly looks like it's going to slide aside. Let's see. Yeah, I suppose there's whatever's behind the yeah, beyond that door in the room that was full of zombies before. Thank goodness they are allergic to bullets. Lovely jubbly. Rebecca can carry that as a backup. Guess we'll leave the shotgun since it's only got one shot in it. Do I want to save? Not really. Done nothing but fight a couple of zombies. I'll switch to Rebecca because I don't trust the AI with my grenades. So I guess we'll investigate this room, and when whatever happens there is resolved, I'll probably call the stream. And I can have a nice long session on Monday. Just noticed the spider webs in the top on the roof. That's well, ceiling. It's quite nice. Okay, what have we got then? We can go up the stairs or we can go left. Oh wow, south. Let's try south. Hey there. Well, there's another one. Any further questions? Stack of chairs and other furniture. There doesn't seem to be anything special about them. Okay, we've got another statue, or fragment thereof. More petrol. Ooh, new shotty. Let's have a look. A conventional pump-action shotgun. Ooh, and unlike the hunting rifle, it's got space for 7 shots. It's an antique globe. Quite a thick layer of dust is built on it. Climb up the ladder. Well, we're not getting any younger. Well, we found a shortcut at least. thank God. The door is now unlocked. Okay, shortcut. Okay, we'll stack all our gas tanks. Okay, Rebecca can take a knife just in case. And we'll save. There's a couple of spare ink ribbons in the other room, so... Let's go, yep, let's see what's the other way, and then we'll probably call the stream. Making a concerted effort to occasionally use the grenade launcher. Just because I'm the kind of person who tends to never use all the cool stuff otherwise. It's kind of like the reverse of being really disciplined, you know? Like, I'm being disciplined, but in a completely different way. Long. Oh yeah, there's a clock here. It's a dilapidated old grandfather clock. There doesn't seem to be anything special about it. Okay, let's see what's up those stairs. Or down those stairs, rather. slabs and bad times. The way is blocked by a cloud of superheated steam. When valve servers overheat, I guess. So now that's the water key. You're not fooling anyone. I know you're going to come to life eventually. Just looking over into my flat as if that'll have any answers. Okay, before we finish, let's have a quick rethink. So the door at the end of there leads to, I think it's like a clock door. The door there is also locked by a clock door. Upper left is a night door. I need the water key for the door in the bottom right, and that circular room is blocked by a night key. Well, by night. Icky. I am a zombie here to... I am a zombie here to eat your brains and ransack your flat. Okay, but before that, do you know which room I'm meant to head to? Yep, so it looks like I've probably found everything I need. I just need to work out what to do with it. So yeah, we'll get to that next stream. Thinking about it, I'm wondering if those two statues are all I need. Because they're broken, I was kind of assuming maybe I need to find parts of them. But maybe I'm wrong in that regard. But yeah, that can wait till Monday, because I've got to be up for 5 in the morning for work, so I need to allow myself an hour to upload this VOD and get to sleep. doesn't have an exit button. Let's do this the old-fashioned way. Yep, you have a good one too, Nellis. Let's see who's live. I think I saw that Iris went live a while ago, and Nick might still be streaming Mecha Break. Yep, he is. Let's see. So Iris is streaming some Crash Bandicoot. Yep, I'll go with Iris because she has fewer viewers than Nick at the moment. Let's go pay our favourite mouse girl a visit. You're quite welcome, Mickey. Thanks for dropping by. Nihilus, don't let the zombie bugs bite. Icky, Iris is Irish now. It's canon. Okay, I don't want to make that joke about her just because apparently she gets that a lot just because she's got red hair. But yeah, tomorrow I'll be on Mr. Blue's channel for some Nordmark. Friday, if the weather permits us. Some of us are overheating a bit. There might be some uplift on Nick's channel. And of course, I'll be back on Monday with more Resident Evil 0. So yep, I'm saying so yep a lot really right now. Hope you have a good rest of the week. Hopefully I'll see you Thursday or Friday. And we're going to raid in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Yeah, and if you're watching on YouTube, like, comment and subscribe. And, you know, what's your favourite Resident Evil game? Leave that in the comments.